So I've played through the new Roblox event, the classic, and I have a few thoughts that I just like to make and like to state because some aspects of this event were extremely good. I really liked it. I think Roblox is heading in a direction that I never think they would head ever since the Metaverse Champions even happened. So, yeah, I'm just here to express how I feel, what can be improved, and what just really makes this event a bit underwhelming considering how much hype they built around it. Okay, so first, let's talk about the main thing, which were the games. So, the games were necessarily well put together. I feel like Roblox rather went for a classic themed event and not just like old Roblox classic. I think what they try to do is just bring modern games and then try to add a classic feel to them rather than just bringing old classic games. This is not by the fact that I also wanted a few classic games in there, like Work at a Pizza Place, Murder Mystery, Natural Disaster Survival, some like old games, but it's alright. Some people were hating because there was Toilet Tower Defense, which is just completely unnecessary. It had a good quest, and I don't really think it should be hated on that much. But I'm here to talk about the main thing and the games overall. I feel like some games were good, and some games were just like so drainingly bad. Like some were good, some were easy, some were extremely hard, and some were just like so draining that it got to the point where I was just like, never mind, I just don't want to do this anymore. And one of those examples was Bed Wars. Alright, I'm not gonna sit here and tell the developers of Bed Wars that, oh, the game was bad. The event that you implemented was bad. I just wanted to say that it was super hard. I get they were going for like this classic theme, and it was shown. It was shown that it had a bit of a classic theme, but it was just so difficult with random people. Just I really did not have anyone to do this because no one's in my time zone, so everyone was either asleep when I was trying to do the event, but it was so difficult teaming up with these random people trying to get these tokens and trying to survive these waves of penguins that kept coming and coming and coming. It was so overwhelming. Another example for this would be Blade Ball and Arsenal. Arsenal had an amazing quest. It was good, but for me, oh my god, it was hell. Because first of all, I was playing on mobile, which already sucked. And second of all, I'm not really that good in FPS games. So, already I'm down. And getting all the tokens in the game were just so hard. I mean, I did the beat it in solo thing and beat one run, but others were just impossible. Especially that one thing where you had to use the first starting weapon, and that was just so difficult, like literally impossible for me. And also, the other thing was beat it under 15 minutes. How the hell am I supposed to beat that entire thing in 15 minutes? Alright, I got through one thing, but the next thing, that flood escape thing, I was stuck there for almost half an hour just trying to do that. And then I was like, that's it, I'm not doing this anymore, and just left the game. Okay, yeah. Another one was also Blade Ball, because Blade Ball was just straight up absolutely just play my game. Play my game. It's not Arsenal level, And I mean, it's not like nowhere near Arsenal level regarding quality, but I think its quality was also bad, and its like questing was also bad. Don't get me wrong, that boss thing was amazing, but the quest thing, you had to kill like 30 people, then you had to do this, then again this, and earn this amount of XP to get the tokens and whatnot. It was just unplayable. I absolutely didn't do that. Probably the worst thing ever. The worst game in this event by far. Two games I want to talk about is Livetopia and Adopt Me. Let's just go through this quickly. Adopt Me was just raise a pet until it reached this. Lucky for me, I kind of used to play Adopt Me like a little bit, so I just knew how a little bit more than normal players. So it was a bit easier for me, but still boring and nothing new. And Livetopia, nothing related to the classic, out of the theming. It was a little bit fun, but I had to do that 15 times. 15 times over and over and over again. So it just kind of ruined the fun. But it's okay. It's just bare minimum. And also the games that I absolutely didn't even play because I was just not bothered to was Driving Empire. Because I heard so much about it, and it was around when I already had all the items. So I was just like, I don't even care at this point. I'm just gonna skip it. So that's probably the only game I haven't even touched in the classic. Like, haven't even gotten one ticks, one token, whatever. Did not care. Enough with the bad games and bad all this and whatnot. I actually quite enjoyed a few, and I really want to talk about Bee Swarm Simulator, A Dusty Trip, and Tower Defense Simulator. So Bee Swarm Simulator also hit the nail in the coffin with its classic theming. It really just was classic. The killer slime things. I played that a bit ago, I think in 2020-ish, when, you know, the thing was going around, and I was kind of bored, so I played that. It really reminded me of that, even though I did not know it even existed before 2020. So yeah, it's also kind of strategy based, a bit hard, but not like excruciatingly painfully hard till I absolutely pull my hairs out. It was good. It was good. I really liked it. I feel like it is one of the best in the events. Next, I want to talk about A Dusty Trip. A Dusty Trip really hit the mark with the classic theming again. A lot of old references to old stuff. I feel like it just really brought back old Roblox, even though I wasn't really around at the time. So looking at all these things, it was very, very fun to play, and it was a bit annoying that I had to restart from the very beginning if I died. A bit annoying, but I feel like most of the part I had a lot of fun with that, and it's just good. I really liked it. Next, I want to talk about Tower Defense Simulator. With the theming wise, I don't really see what the theming here is, but I actually do know a bit of the backstory here. The maps that you see in the classic event for TDS were all old maps, all deleted maps from like the old days. So in terms of that game's like classical theming, it goes well if you just look at it from that perspective. But I don't really see the classical Roblox theming. I only see the TDS theming. But whatever, it was good. It was a bit hard at the start because I had not played a tower defense game in a very long time. So playing a game like TDS in like a few years, I think, was extremely hard. But I learned the basic mechanics again. Just did it, and it took me a few tries, but I got it, and I think it was fun. The mechanical and quality level overall of that game is so good that I just want to go back and play it again. The animations, all the stuff, It's just tower defense, but I feel like TDS really captures what tower defense games should be, unlike some other games in this event. So yeah, I really liked it, and there are some good parts about it. Oh, and another game I want to talk about is Gunfight Arena. That game was just good. It fit the classical theming again, and it was just good. I really enjoyed that type of game. Even though I just said that Arsenal, I sucked at Arsenal, but that game was just, I don't know, easier, I guess. But I feel like Gunfight Arena is just a fun game. You can't lie, it's just a fun game. And I enjoyed the quest, I enjoyed collecting the ticks around the map, I enjoyed killing. Even though a weapon or two was just so thrash, it was just so bad. I still had a very, very great time with that. It was fun. It was just fun. So overall, I think the games, some of them were good, and some of them were just, and some of them were just unplayable. I feel like from the perspective of someone who hasn't really done all of the games, I still enjoyed quite a few. I just felt kind of lazy to complete them since I already got all the items, so not really a need to 100% at all. But you can try, but I think it's just gonna be bad. It's just gonna be a bad experience unless you really want to show off that you completed this. I actually enjoyed the hunt better in terms of games because I actually got to 100% that like event. I did all of the games, got all badges in that game because in the hunt because it was just fun. Whether this time I really did not feel that fun and entertaining as other stuff, but I don't know, it was good. I'm not gonna downright say that all of them were bad. Some of them were good, some of them were bad, just like the hunt. But in terms of my preferred choice, I think I'd rather complete the entirety of the hunt rather than the classic. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the hunt was just a bit more fun. Like, I don't know what's with the hunt. Just a bit more fun, but in terms of more quality control, I guess whatever. I don't know. I just can't choose, but in terms of fun and entertaining, there goes the crown to the hunt. Here's one thing that the hunt could not do better, and that's the lobby. The lobby for this game is just amazing. It's one of the best lobbies I've ever played in an event ever. It's so fun. It has so many Easter eggs. It has so much things to do. Like, if this entire event was just in the lobby, it'd be so much better. It'd literally be so much better. I love the lobby. I love everything about it. The quests, the prizes, the interactivity, and all of these things. It just makes it so much more fun to just play in the lobby. It's just more entertaining in my opinion. Whether the hunt was just like, okay, here's the portals to these games, go get the badges, that's it. But this one actually stepped it up a bit and actually added some playability to the lobby itself, and it's just so good. I love it. I love everything about it. I hope Roblox takes this lobby and improves the games that they choose next time and just combines both of these elements to make a perfect event, because it would just be so good to have this type of lobby again. I would love to play it. I think the most fun I had was in this lobby, but yeah, it was good. It was just good. That's all you need to know. It was good. Overall, what I thought about the event was that it's a step in the right direction. Was it better than the hunt? in terms of like fun and just pure energy it brought, because the hunt was just fun. While the classic was fun as well, like just a fun 5 days of a Roblox event, it was just kind of forgettable. I loved it, but I don't really love it as much as the hunt. It's a bit better in terms of like quality wise, the lobby things, the prizes as well. Oh my god, I haven't even talked about the prizes. The prizes are just amazing. They just step it up so much more. I love the prizes, but overall, I think that the classic regarding quality is a bit preferable, but in terms of fun, I think the hunt wins. But we're not really here to compare anything like, oh, this is better, this is better. We're just here to see it on its own, and I think on its own it's really good. Just a bit like underwhelming at times, and yeah, I don't really have anything to say about this, instead of like saying that if Roblox can take the good aspects and completely demolish the bad aspects, it would just be so good. And I also felt that it was a bit too short to get all these badges, like 15 here, 15 there, 10 ticks here, 5 tokens here, like in 15 different games. It was a bit too much, but I wouldn't complain because you don't really have to 100% it. Like, you can just do like a bits of every different game. You don't have to even complete a full game. Like, it's not really like compulsory to do everything. It's optional if you want, but I don't know. I just like it. I don't love it as much as I wanted to, because I was really excited about it. Like, really, really. Like, I was the most excited about this entire thing. But you know what? It's fine. I liked it. I hope Roblox makes more events, because these are like so fun. You can't deny that every time Roblox makes an event, it's just fun. Whether it's bad or whether it's just unplayable, whether it's good, whether it's like okay, it's always fun to gather as a community to play these, experience them, watch YouTube videos about them. It's so much fun. I really hope Roblox continues this. I hope they can improve on some aspects, but yeah, that's all I have to say, and I hope to see you in the next video, where I don't know really when I'm gonna upload. Like, I can't really confirm anything because I have such a terrible upload schedule, but I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when, but see you.